Australia's dramatic media shakeout continues. Today it was the turn of Rupert Murdoch's News Limited to announce major changes, with hundreds of jobs expected to go as the company stakes its money on a digital future. News confirmed its shift towards pay TV and digital media, declaring it will buy James Packer's stake in Foxtel and the online business Spectator. While its rival Fairfax said it will cut 1,900 jobs, News won't put a figure on the losses, as Hamish Fitzsimmons reports.
News boss Kim Williams outlined the company's restructure to staff, with the media industry still reeling from Fairfax's plan for mass redundancies.
I need to be clear that in adopting this national model, we will be ensuring we work as efficiently as possible. Regrettably, this means that we will have to make a variety of positions redundant.
The company says it will consolidate management, editorial, advertising, sales and marketing, streamline print and digital, and pare back its divisions from 19 to 5. It makes sense according to those involved in commercial relationships with News Limited.
We had over 20 different contacts, or nearly that, I think. It's now going to bring it right down to just a handful, and that's going to make it just so much easier. Now, we made it work, and we got there, but my people tell me today that this is a very good thing to do. We're pleased to see that.
The number of jobs to go wasn't mentioned, only that it was hoped many would be through natural attrition.
We cannot say today how many positions will be made redundant, as it will take time to roll out the new model.
Bruce Guthrie is a former editor of Fairfax's Age and Rupert Murdoch's Herald Sun. He doesn't believe the job cuts will be as drastic as those Fairfax announced.
The industry insiders seem to suggest that they will be perhaps in the order of 1,000, perhaps a little bit higher, and that will be felt over the next 18 to 24 months.
The lack of detail on job cuts is causing concern.
We don't want people, particularly in the current climate of the media market, left hanging, uncertain of their futures.
News says it isn't giving up on print and wants to be an industry leader on every front.
Whether in print, online, mobile, tablet or broadcast, we are active in them all and committed to each medium.
On a day of upheaval, News Limited made a clear indication of where the company was going when it announced it would buy James Packer's stake in Consolidated Media Holdings for almost $2 billion. This means News Limited would own half of Foxtel and all of Foxtel Sports. It would also see the end of the Packer family's long involvement in broadcasting.
This is the third generation from Sir Frank to Kerry and then to James. It's been very clear that James has moved on from that. He's tidied up the last part of it. It's significant, but as I'd said at the time when with the passing of Kerry, that James, as a young man, had been sitting watching him for a long period of time, he would make it in his own mould, and that's exactly what it's done.
News has joined Fairfax in moving towards a digital future. Another splurge saw it buy online finance sites Business Spectator and the Eureka Report. Some, like Australia's most powerful advertising buyer, Harold Mitchell, see today's announcements as a sign Rupert Murdoch is investing in local journalism.
He's chosen Australia for a big lump of money, and that is a great thing, I'd have to say, for all Australians and all Australian businesses to say that here's someone who could spend money in different parts of the world, has chosen Australia.
If we're going to end up with 1,000 fewer people working in the news business, is that an investment? If we're seeing it as an investment, that is a masterpiece of spin.
The future of Australia's media industry may have arrived sooner than some expected.
I think what we've seen here is this is the week that the Australian newspaper business became a digital business with newspapers rather than the other way around.
Hamish Fitzsimmons, Late Line.